Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's wonderful to have you here with me today as we dive into something deceptively simple, yet incredibly profound, a lesson that can change the way you approach life's difficulties, struggles, and attachments. Have you ever stopped to think about how often we carry burdens in life? How we often get caught up in worries, regrets, and anxieties that weigh us down? What if I told you that something as simple as a glass of water could teach you how to let go of all of that? Today, we're going to explore this very idea. At first glance, a glass of water may seem like nothing more than a mundane object, just something we drink to quench our thirst. But in truth, this humble glass of water can carry profound wisdom. It can serve as a mirror to reflect the essence of how we relate to life itself. We hold on to so many things, memories, hopes, attachments, and we forget that, just like water, these things can be released, allowing us to move forward with lightness, peace, and clarity. In this video, we'll explore how letting go of life's worries and attachments is not about abandoning our responsibilities or avoiding difficult emotions, but about learning to move through them with grace. We'll discover how a glass of water holds the key to understanding impermanence, acceptance, and inner freedom. So, why a glass of water? Let's begin with the most fundamental truth about water. It is in constant flow. Water is never stagnant. It moves, it shifts, it adapts to whatever container it finds itself in. No matter what you put water into, it will take the shape of that container. But it never loses its essence. It's always water. It doesn't resist its form. It simply adapts. In many ways, this is a powerful lesson for us. We often find ourselves caught in situations where we feel like we are forced into a specific role, a specific identity, a specific outcome. But just like water, we have the ability to adapt without losing ourselves. We are always capable of moving with the flow of life, yet we hold on to rigid expectations, attachments, and desires that cause us stress and anxiety. This is where the glass of water comes into play. Picture this: you hold a glass of water in your hand. It's clear, cool, and full. But the moment you grasp it, you start to feel the weight of it. The longer you hold it, the heavier it becomes. Imagine if you held that glass of water all day, refusing to set it down. The burden would grow, it would weigh on your arm, it would eventually exhaust you. The glass doesn't change, it's the same as when you first picked it up, but your experience of it changes. The longer you hold onto it, the harder it becomes to carry. This is exactly how we deal with our emotions, our attachments, and our worries. Initially, when we pick them up, be it guilt, anger, fear, or sadness, we might not feel their weight as strongly. But the longer we carry them without releasing them, the more they start to burden us. We think that holding on to these emotions or problems is keeping us in control, but in truth, it's only making us tired, frustrated, and disconnected from the peace we are all capable of experiencing. The key to letting go is realizing that we don't have to hold on to the glass forever. Just as we can set down a glass of water, we can also set down our worries, our attachments, and our burdens. Let go, not because you don't care, but because you understand the impermanence of everything. This brings us to a powerful realization: we are not our emotions. Just as the water in the glass isn't defined by the glass itself, we are not defined by our emotions or experiences. We are not our past mistakes, our fears, or our hopes. We are the ones who choose how we react to these things. We are the ones who decide if we want to hold on to them or if we want to let them flow through us. When you learn to let go, you don't lose anything. You gain everything. You regain your freedom. You reclaim your peace. The glass of water teaches us that we can hold things temporarily, but we don't need to cling to them. We can feel our emotions, process them, and then release them. We don't have to carry everything forever. In fact, carrying everything forever only clouds our vision and burdens our spirit. Think about how water flows through nature. It doesn't fight the obstacles in its path. It doesn't resist the rocks, the trees, or the soul. It simply flows around them. It adapts. It moves. It continues forward. The same is true for us. Life will present challenges, there's no way around that. But how we respond to those challenges determines how much we carry. Do we resist the flow of life, holding on to old wounds and fears, or do we allow ourselves to flow with the current, knowing that each challenge will eventually pass, just as water moves around the rocks? To illustrate this, think about the process of healing. We often think that healing means never feeling pain again. But healing, much like water, doesn't mean the absence of obstacles. It means flowing through them. It means acknowledging the hurt, feeling the pain, and then letting it move through us without clinging to it. Just as water flows, so too can we let our emotions and experiences flow through us. By doing so, we give ourselves the freedom to heal and grow. For now, let's bring this back to the practicalities of your life. How do you start letting go of your attachments, your worries, and your burdens? How can you become more like the water, flowing freely without being weighed down? The first step is awareness. Begin by noticing what you're holding on to. What are you carrying that is weighing you down? Is it a grudge from years ago, a worry about the future, a fear of failure or rejection? These are like the glass of water. If you hold on to them long enough, they will start to feel heavier and heavier. Once you identify what you're holding on to, ask yourself, do I need to carry this with me forever? The answer, more often than not, will be no. The next step is acceptance. Accept that life is constantly changing. Accept that everything, including your emotions and experiences, is temporary. Nothing is permanent, not the joy, not the pain. This acceptance allows you to begin releasing things without resistance. It's not about ignoring your feelings or pretending they don't matter. It's about acknowledging them and then letting them go when it's time. Just as water flows, you allow your emotions to flow through you. Lastly, practice letting go. One of the most effective ways to practice letting go is through mindfulness and meditation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. As you inhale, visualize yourself holding the glass of water, feeling its weight. As you exhale, imagine setting the glass down. Feel the lightness in your hands, in your body, in your mind. This simple act of releasing can bring immediate relief and a sense of peace. It's a practice you can carry with you throughout your day. Whenever you start to feel burdened, simply pause, take a breath, and let go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this message about the glass of water and the practice of letting go has resonated with you. If you found this helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What are you holding on to that you're ready to let go of? How can you start to flow more freely in your life? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might benefit from this simple but powerful reminder. Thank you for watching this video. May you find the courage to release what no longer serves you and embrace the freedom of living in the present moment.